All right, so I will continue from where we left it in the last video. But this time, I want to focus on to what actually happened to the humans. Who did it? And something disturbing, which I'm pretty sure no one has thought about. So the last time I said that the humans were trying to find the source of the blue crystal, which could actually break the universe, because it was able to change space-time. If you don't know what I'm talking about the blue crystal at door 100 in the room where we could find the rift. Inside the walls, we can see bright blue crystals, which are around the rift. According to me. Yeah, according to me. Imagine saying that. Well, according to me, I think that the main reason why the hotel's in the state and the way it is mostly due to the blue crystal having some crazy powers which could warp time and space. So the humans wanted to discover why that was happening and how they could stop it from happening. Well, I said that because it will be important. Now, let's focus on where we left it the last time, when the humans killed the Screeches, in order to be able to go around door 150 to place some electromagnetic satellites to detect from where the source is coming from. But since they couldn't find anything, they continued forward. Now, something which does not make that much sense, but I think is what actually happened, is that the humans had almost no food left, because as we know, there are tons of monsters inside the hotel and the cave, which makes it very hard for us to continue. If it was not because of the guiding light's help, we would have died from the start. I mean, before even being able to reach to the mines. Now, somehow the humans did it, but most of them may have been injured and some even killed. Now here is when the disturbing part comes in. So, as you guys know, there is an entity called LOUIE, and it's a rat. Yes, a literal disgusting rat, bruh. I'm not saying that all rats are disgusting, but this one is. Now, you may wonder why. The main reason is due to what it actually does. So, entities like halt and rush or ambush only kills the humans, right, without doing anything else. Well, what this disgusting rat does is take the items from the dead humans and save them inside its cave. Now, there is something disturbing about this rat, and is that, why does it keep the items inside its cave? And why does it drop something out of it when we give it something else? The two main reasons I can think of right now are, either the rat is smart and knows how to trade, just like Jeff, or the disturbing reality, the rat attacked injured humans, killed them, and took parts of their bodies inside his little cave to eat them. Then, the humans tried to get these parts from the rat to bury them. But the rat did not want to do that. So the humans decided to give some items to the rat, or use specific items, and try to grab the parts of their fellow friends. Now, call me crazy. But if we actually use our brain for a second, we can't use the crucifix against Jeff or El Goblino. But it works on the rat, yes, exactly. The crucifix only works on entities which try to harm us, or already did that in the past. So I had a theory where Jeff would use the rat to kill the humans and steal their items so he later could sell them. But that does not make sense at all. And it's also false, because Jeff can touch the crucifix and nothing happens to the thing. And also, if he really was evil, why would he want to trade our gold for his items when he could just kill us? Yeah, so Jeff is innocent and pretty much El Goblino too. For now, remember this. For now, well, from this we can understand two things. That the rat is actually dangerous, and that it's also working for someone or something. Now, hear me out. We know that the rat has food and items inside his cave, and he gets them from his victims, right? But how does he survive exactly? By eating the humans passing by? But you may say, Linksy, are you dumb? He does not attack us. Yeah, that is where another thing came to my mind. And is that the rat is being controlled by something else. If we analyze the situation for 1 second, why would the rat become friendly with humans and not attack them anymore? And now, from thin air, what he does is trade us items to progress further. Yes, to progress further, like if something was waiting for us further. Now, call me crazy, but there are no animals, not even humans, who can suppress their hunger. And if the rat does not eat the food he stole from the dead bodies of the humans and does not eat us, which we are also human when we meet with him, means that he's definitely controlled by something which controls its body. And to me, that is way scarier than Seek, and he'll explain why in a second. So there are a few entities which can control things. The first one is the guiding light, which can emit light and block doors whenever Seek chases us, or when it moved the minecart at the Seek chase in floor 2 to save us from dying. The guiding light can interact with stuff, but we have never seen it do more than we actually think it can do. Now, whenever we die, it can revive us, but it's because it brings her to another place, maybe another dimension, and then it helps us recover in there. Then sends another version of us in the real world, is what I think. Now, if the guiding light can do that, it means that there are entities that can do that, right? Another example is Seek. It can control its ink from a great distance and even teleport through it, even if it's not even connected. It can even spawn eyes for him through the map to see our movements. Pretty insane. But I don't think he's the one controlling that disgusting rat, because we know what happens to entities if they get in touch with the Seek ink. Just like the giggle turning into a screech. Well, I think it's actually the mischievous light, the one who's controlling it, if you guys did not know. There are 3 lights: the curious light, the guiding light, and the mischievous light. But these 3 are separated in different dimensions. The curious light is present inside the rooms, but it cannot appear in the real world, even thought it is the strongest between the 3. By far, the second is the guiding light, which can interact with the real world, but not fully, as if it was sealed or something. And then we got the third light, the mischievous light, the one who's actually controlling some entities to bring us to a place which I don't think we should go. But for some reason, the guiding light is helping us through to reach to something, while the mischievous is doing its best controlling entities to stop us. The reason why, I think it's because the mischievous may have sealed the guiding light somehow, somewhere, and it wants us to help it get out. Because if it really wanted to help us only, it would have stopped us from entering the hotel and kicked us out, or make the elevator from door 0 work so we can go back. But instead, it helps us continue forward, going further and further into something super dangerous. So the guiding light is using us to help him escape so he can stop the mischievous light. But I wonder who is the real evil here, really. We will see that. So I think that the mischievous light is the one controlling the rat to a point where it does not feel hungry anymore. And it also became smart to a point where it can help players continue forward. Now, you may say that it makes no sense. Why would he help us? I think it's because it may know that we can easily kill a rat due to the past experience from the hotel. Maybe not kill it, but defiantly deal with it. So it helps us continue in order to find entities which can actually do that. But even the strongest, skill issue? Well, is what I think. But not even I felt convinced of the ending. So tell me, what do you think? And with nothing more to say, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, and bye. And what the heck is this thing supposed to be?